Well, we got an unboxing to do, guys. We went to ODA. I got something cool from ODA, though, I want to show you guys before we get into the unboxing. Looks like Glenn picked up some new stuff. These oil cans are nice, really nice. They're desirable, sought after. This one, the rubber band's broke, but it happens over time, right? What year were these? I just know that they're wildly popular, most of them. They're old, they're 2003, but you can understand why they're cool. He loves Cobras too, and these classics, they don't come, or do they have rubber tires? Actually, I don't know, it's hard to say. I thought they came on plastic tires, but those look almost rubbery. But he likes his Cobras, and these are nice ones to get. They're pretty cool, but that's not what I want to show you. See how the light shines down on me? Whoa! Actually moves the ring light over to show you this guy. It's a cool combi casting by Hot Wheels, wildly popular by people. I'm not a huge fan of the cool combi. I'm a huge fan of the Canadian Tim Hortons theme on this thing, and the custom work is brilliant. Done by Francisco Silva, and you want to know what the cool part is, guys? It won the customs contest at the ODA show today, best of show. And he gave it to me as a gift. He's an awesome dude. And here's the other side of it, guys. I've got some cool customs, but I don't have any that won awards at the ODA show. So that's cool. Let's get into the unbox. I'll show you guys the rest of Glenn's haul here. You know that he loves Shelby Cobras, loves Mustangs. He's got that new Racing Champions mint ones. I'm liking that line a lot. Now, RLCs, guys, in my opinion, I'm very picky with them. The reason these older ones are cool, I'll tell you a reason. I'll show you a reason, actually. You see that? No matter what they were numbered. You were getting something that was a pretty limited production, like 7,000. That's limited, and that probably only costed 30 bucks at the time. 12,500 even. That's a fairly low number for that blue one. But now you don't get them numbered at all, and you're paying like 50, 60 bucks a pop. So the only RLCs I'll buy is one that's super hot, like a JDM one. One that upsets me I missed was the white Honda Integra, that Integra Type R, whatever it was that they did a couple months ago. I completely forgot about it. That is one that I think is going to be smoking hot. It came in white, it looks stock. Man, I kicked myself that I missed it. But other than that, only about 3 or 4 times a year or less do they come out with one that I actually want to buy. I'll stick to the older ones that are numbered. Last of Mr. Glenn's score, guys. This is from back in 2000. Oh, the hood just closed mysteriously. That was weird. See that, guys? Like pristine. But, yeah. That's the type of stuff they were doing back in the day. Nice acrylic dioramas. Now we got these cardboard monstrosities with the plastic windows that always get all dimpled up sitting on the shelves, and they want like 65 bucks a pop for them or whatever they want now. They want way too much for them anyway now. So guys, I was trying to decide on which one to unbox. You know, we're still waiting for Miami Vice. We can't wait for that to come. I had a hard choice because there's a really well done Mopar I was considering, a GTX that looks like it's very well detailed, or a really cool, very well detailed Cobra, Shelby Cobra, but this one's a race car. I've never unboxed one in that style before. So I think we're gonna go with the Shelby today. I'll show you guys. So here's our Shelby Cobra. Just kidding, guys. Don't kill me, it's only a joke. So this is interesting, guys, and from what I read about this, these King Cobras, they made 2 of them, and they were actually knighted. It looks like the roof comes off of it. Older American Muscle Thunder series. Mint box. Oh, scratch that. Little bit of shelf wear, but you got a great deal on it anyway because of that. But we're gonna check it out anyway. Looking forward to it because I've unboxed some Cobras, but I've never unboxed one of those racing ones. And these racing ones lately have been awesome. So I'm looking forward to this guy. Little sneak peek of what's up next. I was considering doing this beautiful guy, but that'll be next, I think. Just had to grab my Pepsi. It was nice seeing everybody at the ODA show today, guys. I forgot to bug. I know Travis watches the videos. I forgot to tease you, Travis, because you got a car the other day on a sales post that I totally would have grabbed. It was, I think it was a project in progress one. But that was a good grab because those are usually, they're popular. Like, they're never peg warmers. So I thought that was smart of you to grab that. It was also priced great too, Travis, so if you wouldn't have grabbed it, I actually would have grabbed it. It was a good deal, so I was glad to see you get yourself a good deal. Okay. Somebody else that watches the videos, it's funny, I posted a picture on my Facebook the other day, and I said, wow, somebody got a deal of the week. And it was, wasn't it that, yeah, it was one of those oil cans that I just showed you guys. But it was 2 Ferraris inside of it. Red, fire engine red Ferraris. This one is a desirable one. Like, I see it sell for like over $100 usually, like $120, you know what I mean? I seen it posted for 50. And I said, that is a smoking deal somebody got. And I posted it. And a lot of people in the comments were saying, oh, I didn't trust it. It looked like a scam, blah, blah, blah. And I can understand people thinking that because the whole, if it's too good to be true, right? But in that situation, I would check. If it's local, okay, dude, I'm going to come look at it. You know what I mean? And if he says, oh, well, I'm not home, you got to e-transfer me and pick it up from my cousin, and you know, it's a scam, right? You just got to be careful. But the cool story about this is, so I got an inbox from somebody that watches my videos, Gordon, and Gordon said, Neil, that was me that got that deal. He said, you always shop on Marketplace and you always get these deals. And he said, did the same thing that you do. And I felt so good that he messaged me and told me that. I said, good for you, young man. That's, hey, did I mention that to you, Glenn? No. Yeah, that the red Ferraris that were $50 that sold, Gordon, a young guy that watches the videos, actually messaged me, told me it was him that bought those. And he got it from me with Marketplace. He said, you always shop on Marketplace. You tell us to shop on Marketplace. He said, I've been doing just that. And he said, that's how I got it. I said, well, that is a killer deal. Like, that's, if I got that, Gordon, I would classify that as a deal of the week for sure. Opening doors and hood, removable top. So it does have removable top, Glenn, detailed engine, steerable front wheels, detailed interior and chassis, die-cast metal. That's weird that I could read all that shit backwards like that without struggling. How do I do that? Totally odd. This American Muscle box reminds me of the box that Bullet came in, actually, the font and everything. So the back of this, King Cobra. All hail the king. Before rising to fame as the creative genius behind the Baldwin Motion Chevrolets, Joel Rosen also knighted a couple of Shelby Cobras, a 289 and a 427, both of which held national records. When Carroll Shelby came out with the 427 Cobra, Rosen took it one step further and came up with the King Cobra. Right after building the King Cobra, Rosen drove 2.5 hours to the drag strip, changed plugs and slapped on a pair of slicks, and the King Cobra held court by cranking off a 10.27 ET. Wow, 10 seconds, that's fast. 10.5 seconds for back then. demolishing the previous record by a full 2 seconds. Few dared joust with the likes of the King Cobra. Well, no, look, there's no weight to it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm looking forward to looking at this. Look at the back fender. That's cool. There's no weight to it though, guys. So this thing would be a rocket. Something that I used to dream about growing up was taking a Chevette or a Pontiac Acadian and shoehorning a 350 into it. And somebody did it. I shared the post on Facebook. It's triple black, this thing. It's an old Pontiac Acadian, the Chevette body style. Beautiful black color. And under the hood is a beautifully detailed 350 shoehorned in there. Like, it's not just, you know, something fast that doesn't look good. Like, it's car show ready, this car. And I thought, that is gorgeous. I would so rock that. And even though it looks like this has been opened before, guys, this is a reseal. So we're gonna have to give it a little chop. A little chop. Maybe it hasn't been reopened. It just looks like it has, Glenn. I don't know if it was sold to you as sealed or not.
I can't remember. I know where I got it.
It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter if it's not sealed because you told me what you paid for it. You got a smoking deal.
Yeah.
So, Glenn got this a while back. So, and it was a good deal that he paid for it. There's a car on Marketplace right now, a movie car that I'm having a real hard time not getting right now just because of the time of the month it is. I told Glenn which one it is. Screw it, I'll tell you guys. It's the Camaro from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the silver one. Somebody has it for 50 bones. They had it for 120 before, and I said, that's way too much, because I seen it as low as 40 before, guys, in the box. And I hesitated. It was listed in the Canadian 1 of 18 group for a couple days, and I was hemming and hawing about it. And I didn't do it, and somebody else got it, and I regretted it, and here I am hemming and hawing about a $50 one, eh? It's over in Mississauga. It's not far, but hemming and hawing still. But this thing is gorgeous. If you guys like Cobras, this is going to be a beautiful one we're going to get into. Love the back fender. They make it look just like the period race cars. It's going to be fun to get into this. And it's got a removable roof. I'm going to enjoy this. Now, without checking, the trunk's not going to open. We know this from ERTLs from this era, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and say the trunk doesn't. Although, it does look like it has that reissue box with these things on it. Remember, Glenn had an older one that looked older, but then it had something on these on the back of the box. And I said it looks like an older box, but reissued. But this looks like it was out in 2002. So... But to de-strap this thing safely, I think I'm going to take it off the base to make sure nothing gets scratched. And being the ERTl from that era, we got the flathead screwdriver, easy peasy. Go into our unboxing kit. Ah, there we go. There's our flathead. Yeah, it's nice having everything right here for an unboxing. And it's only 2 screws, I believe. I hope holding it in. I hope it's not, it comes off the top base and then there's another one. That was a Sunstar though, DeLorean. As beautiful as that DeLorean was, their base sucked. I like that it has a little plate on it explaining what the car is, but taking that car off the base, boy, woof. And you gotta hope it'll go back on the same. Like most of these go back on easy. This one will click back into place. They were brilliant how they did them. You don't even have to line the screws up barely because it just sits on these notches. Yep, same deal. There's only one way to sit it, one proper way. So keeping with the spirit, we keep all the plastic inserts good, guys. For any new viewers, keep all the plastic inserts. Keep your box good. The only thing you don't keep is these straps. You could throw out the straps as far as I'm concerned. We don't keep straps here. This one is triple strapped. We're gonna go at it from the bottom away from the beautiful black paint. And I hope that battery coming up didn't screw the video up. If the phone dies, I'll have to reboot it and start over plugged into the charger, but I don't think it's gonna die. But you never know, it's been going hard all day. We went to ODA today and I got a bunch of footage. I'm talking to you guys from the future. I think you guys are gonna like the ODA video. There's a drag race in it between me and somebody else. We check out Bounty Hunter Toys, which really, since they moved to their new location, wow. And we also did a little bit of hunting. So it was a good video today, a little over an hour. And I gotta watch it with that roof. It was just dangling, when I cut the strap and I wasn't paying attention to it, but the roof's off, Glenn.
Ooh, that does look good.
It does, yeah. Very highly detailed. And we could just pull this one off. Yeah, I'm expecting big details from this one because these racing ones, for some reason, they don't usually chintz out on them. They're usually really well done. Okay. Don't tell me we're gonna have to cut this. Yeah, it's gonna have to be put in too, right? There we go. Okay, so first thing we're gonna check. We almost don't have to even look at this point, but for paint rash, none. Again, that beautiful black paint, guys, that they can do no wrong that looks like glass. If you see anything on there, it's dust. ERTl, if anybody watches from ERTl my videos, you guys nailed the black paint. And you need to teach other companies. What does that say? Motion on the license plate for the guy that made the Motion Camaro. Now, does this have an opening trunk? It does not, because usually the ERTLs do not. Now, this will be easy to see the inside of it. Door opens nice. A little bit tight, but it's nice. It doesn't feel off kilter or anything. I don't even have to open the door to show you guys the interior, but it shows you guys a little bit better view. And of course, we're saving the best for last. It's got the gauge up here to add to the realism. Pretty realistic, guys. Like if you were to put it out with the right scene, it would look like a real car. Black side pipes are a bit shorter, probably for racing. Usually they come out back here somewhere, so they chop them off. Front's gorgeous. You could see the rad through there, nice detail. Don't want to get the finger stuck. Okay. Got hood pins. Are they real? No, they're not real, and that's okay because they look. The one thing about ERTl, guys, their hood pins look real enough that I've got to ask. So can't complain about those. And look at what it comes with, guys. Look at this. I was wondering what the heck is that rod sticking up. Glenn, check this out. Watch this.
Oh, that's the hook for the hood. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that nice detail, guys? I checked that engine. We're gonna get better look on the look-see set. But that is pretty cool. And I love that rod to hold it up. We're gonna get a good look at it though. Mm-hmm. And I think they made 2 of these cars. That's why it says CD2, but I could be mistaken. But I think they made 2 of these King Cobras. Of course, the steering wheel turns with the wheels. If the model is sitting down, try not to do it with the steering wheel though, because it loosens everything up. And let's go have a look at this beauty on the look-see set. How does that sound? Let's go. Okay, let's have a look at this on the look-see set. But before you guys take off today, I want to show you something that's going to help you guys if you collect the 1/18 scale movie cars the way I do with the little figures. Stick around, I got something cool I want to show you guys that'll help you out. Okay guys, here it is. I'm going to show you under the hood. This guy's always in the way though, eh? Get out of there, Bo. The girl can stay. Pretty nicely detailed. She's wired, boys. Carburetors look decent, done in brass. I can show you guys an aerial view with the retro drone. I like that on the rear end. That makes it all the more authentic to me when they do that. And it looks period correct, all the font and everything they use on these things. I'm starting to be a big fan of the racing ones. I don't even know who the people are that race them. So again, the ERTl, everything closes and opens nice. This one's tight, but it's not a bad feeling tight. And the driver's door is not a bad feeling tight. It's more of a, like a well-built type of tight, you know? Lines up good. It's not off skew or anything like a lot of the other ones. Just beautiful, detailed. If you're a fan of Cobras, you like the vintage racing. Beautiful. You can get this fairly inexpensive too. You could probably get it for under 80 bucks. 80 bucks or less if you shop around. Just don't go pay $2.50 for it somewhere and then see it online, because you can get them for much, much cheaper. In fact, Glenn got this from a vendor for a good deal. So they can be had for a good deal. And some vendors have great deals. Give a nice flyby under the lights of the look-see set. Even looks good with the roof on it, guys. I just got a bunch of glamour shots of it, and even that roof looks good. Like, check that out, just looking down the car. Doesn't that look cool with the motion license plate? And beautiful. Okay guys, before you guys vamoose, I gotta show you something. Oh, that ain't good. How am I gonna open up that door? Boys, it looks like Ferris is in for a whole heap of trouble. Thankfully, I don't know if you've seen my update on the other video, but Ferris was unscathed and not concussed. Thank God. He smashed his head on the one of the shelves on the way down, but he's okay. Thank goodness. He learned his lesson, but I'm going to show you guys how we could prevent that in the future. Now this stuff here has been around for years. I've never thought to use it for models. When I was in elementary school, we used to call it stick tack. But this stuff here, you order it from Amazon, and what it is it's putty. Now this is an idea of my buddy Dave H. I'm not going to take credit for this. He's our guy that comes up with the ideas for protectors. He came up with this. You order it from Amazon, and it's just little putty squares. And you use it to whatever size you need. You could tear the little square in half, whatever. You stick this on the bottom of your resin figurine's feet. Not just 1 foot. I do 2 feet to be sure. And it won't fall over. I won't have that trouble with Ferris again. I got lazy is what happened. I was tired and I said, oh, well, I want to put them in for now. I'll do the legs tomorrow or feet later. Should have did them right away. The only ones that don't have that on the feet are the Migos, because I don't think they'll get hurt, but I might still put some on the feet. But so far, those guys are not falling over. It's the resin figures I've had fall over. If you remember, Vin Diesel lost his head at one time, and I had to glue them back together. Twice, actually. And these resin figures are not cheap. So this little cheap, I can't remember how much it costs, but it's on Amazon, and it's cheap. Cheap, and it's something to help protect your figures. As for Miami Vice, it's been moving. It's on its way to Canada. It's been on its way to Canada for a few days, so it shouldn't be much longer. You guys know the day that I get it, it doesn't matter how tired I am, I'm unboxing it because I cannot wait. Even the box looks different. So, KK scale models, I cannot wait to unbox you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you missed yesterday's video, check it out. ODA show. ODA show, a little bit of drag race action on the way to the ODA show. Check it out if you haven't yet. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. You know what I'm going to say. Give the like button a sucker punch for me. Please subscribe if you haven't. And share the video with your buddies. And as usual, guys, happy hunting.